Renters at this Hyde Park condo, they reached out to us after this video. They say that their packages are getting stolen.
Yeah, they shared this Ring camera video showing the people here, they say, are taking packages left in a hallway, but mailboxes, but there are no cameras pointed in that direction. Now they're calling on property management to step in, saying they aren't doing enough to stop the theft. 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Chris Hurst is live in Hyde Park tonight.
And Chris, you talked with those renters just a couple hours ago. Do we know how many packages we're talking about here?
Well, Courtney, they tell me more than 50 packages have been stolen this holiday season. And those who live here say they're worried that thieves think they're an easy target and won't slow down in the new year.
And then it became an avalanche.
Anthony Cobb says the holiday season wasn't very merry at Hyde Park Place.
And with that Christmas rush of like everyone getting packages and more packages.
He says he became a victim a couple weeks ago.
I had two Lululemon pants. They were worth $300, but again, like there's some other people. One person has had like $900 stolen, another $3,000.
He says this hallway next to the mailboxes is the scene of the crimes, with packages left every day by delivery drivers on this old bookcase tossed by a resident. It's just out of view of the closest camera that shows multiple people, he says, are putting boxes in trash bags and walking off.
You know, there's a lot of Amazon drivers who deliver here at 4 a.m. in the morning. We can be vigilant as residents and still not be awake at 4 a.m. in the morning when a package comes.
The complex is mostly owned by landlords who rent out the condos to tenants. Other renters were hesitant to go on camera, but say the COA and property manager are slow to appreciate their frustration.
The tenant goes to the property management representative who was here sometimes during the week and complains to him, and then he sends out a general email that says, hey, you should be more careful.
That email sent 2 days ago says the COA has no responsibility for theft and that residents should schedule deliveries for when they'll be home or consider using an off-site locker.
If you're managing the property, monitor the property maybe.
Now, tenants here think that someone is getting the gate codes because they are shared widely with delivery for food and other items, which is why they've suggested dropping the packages off in the office. They've suggested that to property management, but we're told they have not taken them up on the idea. Live in Tampa, Chris Hurst, 10 Tampa Bay News.